Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elisa if you're new here. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you to a staycation at the Sealine Beach Resort. Sealine Beach Resort is located 56 kilometers from Hamad International Airport, or about a 45-minute drive, but only 20 minutes from Sealine, which is where we live. Now, this is our first time staying the night, but it is not our first time coming to the resort. We're actually quite the regulars here. We do have a 1-year membership, which we have been using a ton, which I have to say in COVID times has been an absolute blessing to have the kids to bring somewhere to. So in this video, I love to show you the facilities, the room that we're staying in, the buffet breakfast, and also a list of pros and cons or things that I think that you should consider if you're thinking of coming to stay here. So let's start with our suite. Let's go. So I am standing in front of our room right now. It's room 112. If you want to know, we're located on the ground floor as there are 2 floors available. But we really love this one because it's got a little courtyard that you can come out to, a little balcony, and it opens right up onto the lawn and you can go straight to the swimming pool, which with the kids and sometimes forgetting things, it's really great. Now it is a standard room with 1 bed and it does have interconnecting doors available if you need them. I believe that they also have chalets, but you'll have to check those out on their website. Alright, so now that you've seen our bedroom, let's go get some breakfast. We're all super hungry. They do have a buffet style breakfast. They have all the Arabic and continental fixings. So you got your eggs, hash browns, baked beans, different pastries, so everything you could need for your breakfast. Now they don't actually have any live stations, so if that's what you're used to, you're not going to find it here. However, all the food is ready to go. Also, don't forget to grab a fresh cappuccino or cup of tea. They also have the Nespresso machine in the bedroom if you do need a cuppa like I do first thing in the morning before you head to breakfast. Now we're going to go for a swim, so I'm going to take this opportunity to show you some of the facilities, which is the top reason why we come to this resort. Let's go. Alrighty, so I'm all ready to go swimming now. David is of course at the pool already with the kids. So let's take this opportunity to talk about the facilities available at the Sealine Beach Resort. Let's start with the swimming pools. They do have 2 fabulous swimming pools. One is a lagoon style pool and the other one is a lap style pool. They do have 2 kiddie pools, which to me is always a top priority when taking the kids somewhere, just knowing that you can put them in the swimming pool and just watch them from the sidelines and knowing that they're safe. There are lifeguards everywhere as well, which helps you feel super safe. There is also a playground available. They have 3 restaurants available. There's a burger bar near the lap pool. There's the main restaurant, which is where you have breakfast, and there's also the pizza and pasta or Italian restaurant. I do recommend that you check if all 3 are going to be open before you come, because I know that sometimes during the weekdays the pasta place or the burger place are not open or they don't have too many options available on their menu. Now, if your thing is sports, they also have lots of options available. They have basketball courts, they have a beach volleyball court, a soccer or football court. You can rent the tennis courts and the balls also from their counters. And they have a gym if you like to use that as well. Again, I recommend that you check if that's going to be open during your visit. I know that when we checked in yesterday, they told us that that wasn't open for the day. If you like to rent a jet ski, you can do that here. They have camel riding. Now, this is a great place to come to if you want to do desert activities. Just outside from the resort, you're going to find an area where you can rent all of those things out, or you can ask for help at reception. I'm pretty sure they can book that for you as well. Now let's talk about the memberships for a minute. If you live in Qatar and you like to come here regularly, I do recommend it. For us, it has been absolutely worth it. So we had a 1-year membership, and that included 1,500 riyals in food and beverage vouchers. It also included access to the resort whenever you like, use of all the facilities. It also includes 4 massage vouchers. I think, oh, and also the night's accommodation that we ended up using tonight. They have other membership options as well if you want to get 1 month or 3 months. I do recommend it. It's got access to the beach and the grounds are well maintained. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. Obviously these are my opinion only, and it's going to depend on what you like and what you don't like. Now let's start with the pros. So as for the pros, if you like to do desert style activities, you can do all of that here. So this is a good place to stay to do those. And if you're staying with children, with your family, this is a fantastic option for sure, as they do have all the swimming pools and all the facilities that you need to keep them entertained. One of the pros about coming to the Sealine Beach Resort is that obviously you have Sealine Beach right behind you, and there's a private, open, clean beach that you can access from the resort. There are plenty of cabanas and lounge chairs that you can enjoy. You got volleyball right here on the beach as well. It is really quite lovely. So I'm going to show you a shot of the beach right now. What you might need to think about though is that there's still jellyfish in the ocean at the moment. So we are in the month of October, so as the waters cool down into the next month, they should go away. But if you're thinking of coming to swim in the ocean, you might want to rethink that during the summer months. And also, if you like to have a drink, they do offer alcohol here. They have a bar, but you can access it also from the main restaurant and room service as well. So let's start with the cons now. There is no poolside service available here, so if you like to order your food and drinks next to the pool, unfortunately I haven't seen that here. I've never had anybody come and ask me if I like anything next to the pool, so that might be something to consider to increase food and beverage sales perhaps. It can get really hot here, so I know that that'll be a welcome change. The other, I guess, negative for me, which you can't really help, is that you do have to drive past the industrial area to get here. So there's a lot of smoke and it can be quite smelly as well, but unfortunately you can't help it as it is on this side of the country. But once you get here, it is all worth it. Also, another thing that I don't quite like, I have noticed that people tend to smoke around the swimming pool, and personally, having children, I don't like that at all. So do not feel afraid to speak to the lifeguard and ask them if they can ask people to stop smoking around the swimming pool around the kids. It's not particularly clear if that's allowed or not. I've had mixed remarks in the past, so if you don't like it, good luck. Lastly, my last con I would have to say is that if you're looking for somewhere that's extremely luxurious, this is maybe not the place for that. It is a lovely place to stay. However, it is not a new resort, but I still do recommend it because it has been a lifesaver for me and my kids. So yeah, that's probably the only thing, that if you're wanting a luxury experience, to perhaps look elsewhere, but it does hit every other box. Just the last couple of tips before we go. There is a supermarket available just outside the premises. It's an Almira supermarket, so if you need any last minute supplies, you can grab them from there. And also that we are super close to the sand dunes. So like I mentioned earlier, if you want to do any desert activities, or if you want to do a trip into the inland sea or ride a camel or anything like that, you can definitely do that from here. So I would basically recommend that you organize that in advance and that you stay here for at least a couple of days so that you can relax and enjoy the beautiful views. And lastly, as to the best time to come and visit, obviously if your weekends are the only time when you can come, do it then. Alternatively, if you prefer to be quiet, I recommend coming during the week. The payoff though is that if you do come during the weekend, then all the restaurants will be available, all the facilities will be open, but it will be particularly busy on Friday evenings and Saturday afternoons. But if you come during the week like we usually do, you'll probably have the whole swimming pool to yourself. Alright, so it's getting quite hot now. It's about 10:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go for a swim with the kids. So I do appreciate you joining me for this video. I hope it's answered all your questions. If you do have any more questions, please do let me know on the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe and share this video with your friends. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.